The US stocks closed modestly higher on Wall Street on Friday, recovering some ground after 3 days of losses amid uncertainty over whether the US and China will reach a deal to halt their trade dispute. However, investors are growing anxious with every passing day that the trade deal is not signed, hence why the S&P 500 snapped a 6-week losing streak. The S&P 500 index ended lower by 0.3% week-on-week after gaining 0.2% during the trading session on Friday and closing at 3110.29. Meanwhile, the Dow climbed by 0.4% on Friday to close at 27,875.62. For the week, the index dropped by 0.5%. In the meantime, the Nasdaq Composite advanced by 0.2% on Friday to close at 8,519.88. For the week, the tech-heavy index gave up 0.2%. Over the weekend, China said it would raise penalties on intellectual property theft, an issue at the center of the trade talks, raising hopes for an agreement. The rising optimism sent stocks back to record highs this week. In corporate news, Nordstrom shares jumped by 10% after the retailer posted quarterly earnings that beat analyst expectations. The Seattle-based company said it had fiscal third-quarter earnings of $126 million, or 81 cents per share. The department store operator posted revenue of $3.67 billion in the period, also exceeding Wall Street forecasts. Pure Storage, meanwhile, dropped by 15% after the high-speed data storage equipment maker issued weak revenue guidance for the fourth quarter. The data solutions company said its revenue rose by 15% from the year-earlier period, yet losses widened from a year ago and Pure Storage wasn't able to produce bottom-line growth. According to analysts at JP Morgan, we would see retail investors responding to this year's equity market strength by turning into big buys of equity funds in 2020. This suggests 2020 could be another strong year for equities. This week will be a short one for investors, with trading closed on Thursday for the Thanksgiving holiday. Otherwise, highlights include reports on US consumer confidence, the housing market strength, and consumer spending. Wall Street will also keep its eyes on Washington as Trump mulls whether to sign a pro-Hong Kong rights bill. If he signs it, it could increase worries around US-China trade relations. Meanwhile, third-quarter earnings season will continue to grab headlines. You've watched Weekly Financial Review on InstaTV. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.